Hi, I'm Chris Haigh and this is the Fiddle channel, and today we're going to play Black and White Rag. Black and White Rag is a tune written in 1908 by George Botsford. It became a popular fiddle tune when it was played and recorded by Benny Thomason and later by Johnny Gimble. It's often used as a breakdown in contest fiddling. I'm going to give you the basic melody and one part of Johnny Gimble's solo. So let's start off with the A section. I'll play through it once fairly slowly and then I'll break down a few of the little bits. So we've got a little kick off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then it repeats that. So let's just look at the very first bar. So we're rocking between a D and the A string. And we're going from a third finger, second finger, bring that down to the C natural. So the first two bars goes. You can keep your second finger on all the way through these two bars. And that helps to kind of anchor it. So as the second finger goes down, the third finger goes down and the second finger stays underneath it. And then your first finger is going in behind the second finger. Okay, the bowing of this, there's lots of different ways to do it. If you do it all separate bows, what you don't want to do is to end up on a down bow, as I did then. So either probably best to slur something near the end. Maybe slur the last two notes, or stop the bow on that note and then carry on. And then we get into a down bow for the next bar. However, what I would do is three slurred, and then two separate. And end up with three slurred at the end. Yeah, another alternative would be do lots of three slurs. Like that. So I would try all of those and see which one feels best to you. But the one I'm recommending is that one. Okay, and then bring your first finger down to B flat and then put your second finger next to it and leave that first finger on all the way through this bar. Apart from at the end when you slide it up. Now some people might want to do 1, 2. Some people might prefer sliding that first finger up. Personally, I think that's a bit messy, so I'd go for the 1, 2 open. Then we've got, and notice we got a G sharp there, here. Now for those two bars, we've got a stop from the rhythm. And if you've got two bars of silence, there's a big temptation to speed up. Because you're kind of panicked and terrified of what's going to happen. So just relax and, if anything, slow down ever so slightly. And then hopefully you'll get back in exactly in the right place. To repeat. That's slightly different at the end. So here I am actually sliding my first finger down and up again. Sliding down again. Okay, so that's the A section. Just one thing, on the repeat, when Johnny Gimble does this, he just digs in a little bit more, and instead of playing cleanly on just one string, if you press down a little bit harder and bring your bow just across slightly, then you can get some double stops. So into the next section, 1, 2, 2. Now effectively we've changed key to C here. When your G, third finger goes down, you put your fourth finger over it to get an open E. This is open A, open D. Leading to third finger over second finger. It might be worth just practicing if you're not used to that. And then fourth finger goes on, your second finger stays on. And then second finger is going down as F natural. And as before, second finger is staying on the whole way through that pattern. Again, 1, 2, open. Four over 3. We've got another stop. Now notice that we've got an F natural going up. Three over 2, 2 over 1. Okay, and then it can go back to the A section. Let's try all of that at a medium tempo and with the backing. One thing to notice, you might be tempted, and I probably would be tempted, to play as swing. But if you listen to Johnny Gimble playing this, he plays it absolutely straight, and that is the normal way to play a Texas style breakdown. The swing comes from the guitars, the fiddle plays straight. Okay, now Johnny Gimble, he does lots of variations on this. He also does a really nice harmony with himself, but that's twin fiddles rather than him harmonizing the whole thing. But he does a really nice 16 bar break, which I'm going to show you, and this is really quite tricky, so it's not something that you're going to learn quickly. It's certainly taken me quite a while to get even close to it. But there are some very useful licks in here that you can use in other places. So I'll go slowly through the first line. So this is first chord is a D7. So that is a kind of a yodel lick. Second finger on the A string. So that is a kind of recurring theme that is sort of suggested by the main melody. So that's something you could use in other places. Bowing again, I'm do that. I'm accenting the upper notes. By slurring the lower notes. So I'm slurring pairs on the A string and doing the E string separate. And one thing he does a lot in this, when you get a E chord, G natural, starts as a G natural and then goes up to a G sharp. And that's one of the very many tricky things he does in this solo. Let's just do one more time, next line. Then we have so lots to work on here. So again we've got the chromatic movement from the G sharp to the G natural. This is a very tricky one, over a D7 chord. 2, 3, 4 or open. And the second finger stays on and you put your third finger right in there next to it. And then here, 2 over 4. It's a big stretch, this. 2, 4. Up to third position. That's a harmonic. So we're going from the harmonic down to third position. Then we've got a lovely yodel lick. So 4, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. Half a position down, first position. And that's one that you could transpose it to different keys and use that as a yodel in lots of different ways. It's quite tricky in third position. Especially at the speed that he plays it, but I think worth some effort. And then so he's kind of circling round and round and round the actual key notes that he's looking for. And then I'll do that again. So let's try all of that solo, really quite slow. I'll do it a couple of times round and with the backing. So if the first version isn't hard enough for you, then there's something to really get your teeth into. If you'd like a copy of all the sheet music for this, then do subscribe to the channel, send me an email, and I will send you a PDF of this. And if you would like to get hold of all of my PDFs in one go, then do please consider joining me on Patreon, because that's what keeps these videos coming. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon.